Hi y'all, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Misty and the channel's name of course is Speculative Magpie. And I'm here to do a kind of a book haul video, sorta. Actually what's going on is I've decided to join like 2 more like Halloween book read kind of readathons or whatever. One is Richard's from AreYouIntoHorror. It's you read one book for 3 months. Seemed pretty easy, and there's only like 4 prompts, and so I was gonna do that one. And then Jason's Weird Reads and Books of Blood are doing another one that starts on the 1st of October through the 31st, and I thought I would do that one too. Doing those 3, it left me to have to get a notebook so I could keep up with the different readathons and planning my TBRs. So some of the books I got in I could probably use for the what was it called, the creature feature reading extravaganza. Let me see if I can find that real quick. I have YouTube open because, let's see, I was looking at like different ideas for different books for the readathon. So the readathon from Jason Weird Reads, who's co-hosting with Books of Blood, it's called the Halloween Creature Feature Reading Extravaganza. And I'll post all of the like information down below in the thing so y'all can go and look at it. I mean, I'm probably sure most of y'all know about it anyway. But anyway, let's get back to Richard's from AreYouIntoHorror. And his is, like I said, just the 4 prompts. And for August, it was to read a book that is over, that is 31 years old or older. And so I went onto eBay, which I've been doing a lot lately, and I got this book, Robert R. McCammon's They Thirst. This book was first published in 1981, and this book is basically Los Angeles becomes overrun by vampires. And I'm going to read this one next after I finish the book I'm reading for the Spooky Smart Bitches readathon. And this one, if I don't get to the prompt for read a book over 400 pages for the Spooky Smart Bitches readathon, I can use this one for that one too. This book is 531 pages, and look how small the writing is, y'all. That's going to take some concentration, but I can do it. I can get through this book, at least for the end of the month. And it's a big step up from the book I'm reading now, but that's okay. I'm excited to read this. I've actually read Robert R. McCammon before. I've read 2 of his books, Swan Song and Ball, but those were like well over 15, 20 years ago, and I don't really remember much about him. I remember, I think, liking Swan Song. So yeah, I'll be reading this one next. I'm looking forward to that. And then I've already picked out the books for the next 2 prompts, which is after this prompts for Richards. In September, read a book that takes place on Halloween. Now, surprisingly enough, I found a lot of like short story collections and things like that, and that was fine, but I kind of wanted a novel, so I kept looking, and I found this book Black and Orange by Benjamin Kane Etheridge. Now, the cover for the paperback just looked awesome. Looked really neat and interesting, and but I bought it on Kindle. It was only like $3, but it just sounded really, really weird, and it takes place on Halloween, which fits the prompt. So yeah, I'm going to read that one next month. It's going to be on my Kindle, so I'll have to work on reading that at home, since I can't really have my phone when I'm in the pre-test room at the doctor's office. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I have a book on Kindle I'm reading for this month's Spooky Smart Bitches Readathon, and I'm going to have to read that at home too. So I'm going to be doing something I haven't done in a really long time, and have more than one book going at a time. Just something with my stuff up here I haven't been able to do in a really long time. So we'll see how that goes. So I'm probably going to start that book pretty soon. And then the last book for Richard's Readathon is Read a Book with October in the title. So that book, it's a toss-up. The book Richard suggested, The October Boys, sounded really, really cool. But Richard Lehman has a book that has October in the title. And Night in the Lonesome October. I love Richard Lehman. You either love him or you hate him, and he's pretty, you know, intense sometimes. And this one got mixed reviews, but Richard Lehman almost always gets mixed reviews because it's just the way he writes and a lot of his subject matter. And that one I have coming in from eBay, but I have like a couple months, so I'm not worried about that one. I'll go over more with these books in the months that I read them. I just don't want to double up, you know, read you about the book now and then read you about the book again when I do the review. So yeah, this is the first one for Richards. And so that's that part of the video today. And then I want to talk about the 3 other books that I got in today from, I think these are all from eBay. I don't know why, I've just been really bad at eBay. Normally I'm all about Amazon, but now I'm all about eBay. I don't know. This author, Gord Rollo, I have become completely obsessed with. And it's weird because I haven't read any of his stuff yet. I have one book called, wow, that was a weird sunshine there. I found a book called The Jigsaw Man, and I just became obsessed with it. It's taking a while to get to me, and before it got to me, I got Crimson by him. So I'm thinking I might read this one first, but I really, really want to read The Jigsaw Man. And I just don't know what about his books just made me like really obsessed really quickly. The cover for The Jigsaw Man, the hardback cover, just looks so fucked up, y'all. It's like, I want it so badly, but I can't afford to spend like $100 on a book. So we're just gonna stick with the paperbacks for that one. And then this one, The Lock by Steve Alton, I'm going to use for God, what was that again? I'm so sorry. I'll get the name down, I promise. The Halloween Creature Feature Reading Extravaganza. This is for the cryptozoology prompt. This is about the Loch Ness Monster. I found this randomly surfing BookTube, and I hope I subscribe to the lady's YouTube page, because it was just really awesome. I just enjoyed her book list, and I got like 3 books from her book list off of eBay. So I'm really excited to get this one. If I read this one before the Extravaganza, I'll pick something else. But this one just sounded really cool, and I'm looking forward to reading it. And then this one, Ramsey Campbell's The Overnight. This one just sounds like a lot of fun. Ramsey Campbell, he like walks that fine line between dark fantasy and horror. This one walks that line pretty well. It's basically a failing bookstore in America. Guy from England gets sent over to save it, and overnight, when he does like an inventory type thing, he notices that his customers are all kind of weird, and I just really like Ramsey Campbell. I've been reading him for decades, and I just really enjoy his books. So I'm looking forward to this one. I don't think this one's gonna fit any readathon like prompts or anything, but it still should be fun to read. So that's my little book haul. Me jumping on the bandwagon for a couple more readathons. So yeah, that's it for right now. I'm gonna get back to finishing the book I have for the Spooky Smart Bitches Readathon before I start the book I have for Richards. And I hope to see you next time, where we talk more about books and things. Bye bye.